Like,
I mean, he just talked.
Something.
I can hear him actually. It's
Okay.
very, very quiet though. It's like he's very far away.
Oh, he's loud and clear.
Far away.
See, maybe it's
volume
more
control on
volume.
there.
You
Could be,
do,
could
yeah. Let's see. How about now, Tim? Say
Now,
something.
Tim?
How was that? Was it quieter or louder?
I can't hear anything.
Okay, so then it was. Okay, I was just trying to figure out. So now say something.
Something.
There you go. That's too loud.
Okay.
Louder.
One more time.
One more time.
There, it's perfect.
Okay, cool. All right, and
So
we're
it's
back.
about birds.
Yeah, man, it's bird souls.
All right.
It's bird souls.
Birdemic, did you say?
Yeah.
I don't know about Birdemic.
Is it Birdemic
nice.
1 or Birdemic 2?
Has Birdemic 2 come out yet?
Oh yeah, it's been out for a while.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. Hey, you should check that out.
Missing out there.
Damn, all right.
The
Yeah.
movie is so bad. They got some of the actors.
Do you not know about Birdemic, Alex?
No, I know that. I brought it
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Also, Tim, how you doing?
I'm doing grand. How are you doing?
Not bad, man. Not bad. We finally beat that fucking boss in Cuphead. So,
I saw that was a sick kill.
let's see, is this just like...
Yeah, Birdemic
Oh,
2
shit.
has good job. It has some of the same actors from the first one, except that they're intentionally
Man, I thought
sabotaging
they'd
the
be-
movies this
Thought
time.
they'd be pretty busy.
Thought they'd be too busy to make an appearance.
Yeah. Well, at this point, you'd probably get Amber Heard from Birdemic 3.
Amber Turd, Alex.
You mean
Turd.
yeah, Birdemic.
Turd. Been watching you, young crow.
Creepy.
I really thought it would come to this, and here we are. This is the Lord of
He has
Norse.
a keyhole for a face.
You know, somebody uses his face for sex.
Yes. And he likes it.
Dude, guy, I watched the first new episode of The Boys that just came out yesterday,
Yeah.
and god damn, does that, I mean, Jesus Christ, that show is unbelievably graphic.
I saw
Well,
Jensen
somebody's face
Ackles
get
was
used
in
for
it, all
fucking.
right?
Yeah, sorry, two things. Yes, he is, and he plays like, I've shown you clips of Homelander, who's kind of like the evil Superman kind of character. Jensen Ackles is playing like an evil Captain America
Right.
named Soldier Boy, which is,
Did they play the song?
not yet, but that joke is definitely coming.
I was gonna say, if they don't, if there isn't a scene where he's walking out, it's like Soldier Boy, tell him.
I feel like they probably will. And then Ulysses, what did you say?
Well, you said it's very graphic, so what, does somebody's face get fucked?
It's
No.
violent. and shit.
It's yeah, and violent and like and lots of nudity and graphic sexy. Those things are mixed together. So
Do you think knights ever, like, with those kind of helmets, ever did that back in the Middle Ages, where they'd, like, fuck each other through, like, the slits in their armor?
what have they got, like flat dicks? like
Like arrow dicks, you know?
arrow dicks?
Aerodynamic.
Like that kind of glory hole type thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So then
You
what,
never
the
know
night
who's under the
helmets are
armor,
just
right?
glory holes?
Yeah, you don't know who's under there.
Yeah.
Entire the middle pipe's not even just. Oh yeah, I did not. Did I switch? I switched this to being Death Star. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Just making sure. So night helmets are glory holes. That's
Yes.
an interesting reading of that situation.
That's what the Crusades were all about.
That's what chivalry's all about.
Chivalry. Really, is that what it is? All right.
So you're a bird who beats up knights?
Crows are like Grim Reapers, and you basically save. I zoned back in on glory holes. What? Well, in medieval times, knights actually used their helmets as glory holes. Little known fact.
There's got to be at least 2 knights who tried it.
Yeah, it's called penis job.
Penis jousting.
I didn't know they were snails. Snails.
Oh yeah, with the penis jousting.
Hermaphroditic snails will do that.
Get on horse.
Animals are fun.
Run it.
And that's death one.
Oh, quick.
So how does a bird use
Oh,
a
that
sword?
actually saved. I don't have to do the first part again.
But how does a bird hold a sword?
I don't know, man.
They got thumbs.
He's got like a full. They got thumbs. This one does.
That
whoops.
went well.
Yeah,
Save points in this actually seem pretty solid.
Yeah.
Are those like gravestone triceratops?
Yeah.
Cool.
Fuck. Oh, here. Let me.
Oh, okay, I'll put that
Yeah,
on.
I'll get the other headset set up.
Vitality crystal.
Are those
Yeah.
those kind of crystals that you ran up your ass?
Oh, I feel like
Gwyneth
you can
Paltrow
buy-
did not make those.
It's like where you can buy them at the gas station. You know, they got the little like pills for your vitality. You know,
What do you mean, Viagra?
with the horny goat weed in it, or
Would you say horny goat weed?
that's an actual plant that they put.
Horny goat weed?
It's called horny goat weed. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me get your headset plugged in.
Yeah, the chat's got to hear this.
You guys aren't aware? Of
Yeah, please tell us more about horny goat weed,
You guys
Alex.
aren't aware of horny goat weed?
Oh,
That's like the actual name of the plant. Like,
Yeah, I did not know what
Because it
horny
has
goat.
horns.
No, it like
Not because
actually
goats fuck
grows-
it.
makes
Wait, it is
horny.
because goats fuck?
Yeah. All
right.
Is it like a goat aphrodisiac, basically, or like what's going on with this?
It increases your like libido and performance. So it's like
If you're a goat.
If you're, is it a
Well, it works
goat-based
on
thing?
people, I guess. But
Oh,
yeah,
right.
no, it's really called horny goat weed.
Oh, cool. So it's like this boss fight's gonna like go over the whole game, basically go to every previous area. Well, since you haven't seen the,
Yeah, this is like I played the game already.
yeah,
Yeah, see, look, you can buy horny goat weed energy complex.
That's my new band name. That's my new band name.
horny goat weed energy complex.
Weed, like
I can't believe they actually called it that. Like,
and horny goat weed.
I wonder what the Puritans would think of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh shit! Fucking okay. Well,
Beautiful. Learning new things today.
Well,
yeah, man. Alex, you've been here for like 5 minutes, and I feel like you've already taught us so much.
dropping knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, just dropping knowledge, man.
Important,
All over the
important
place.
things you got to know when you want to, when your goat's not in the mood.
Reminds me of the horny weasel from one of the first Barbie movies. Terrific soundbite.
Oh God.
Bart was wait what?
What?
Yeah, Tim.
What?
Wait, Tim. Can you?
There's a horny goat.
We should all be able to hear you.
Weasel.
Weasel, horny
oh
weasel.
yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, there is a horny weasel in one of the first Barbie movies, and it provides a terrific sound.
Oh shit!
Which is
What's
what?
the sound?
What's the soundbite?
Just a weasel going,
Oh god!
just like fucking doing a horny
fucking,
moan.
just like fucking.
Why? Why is this in a Barbie movie?
Yeah, maybe that weasel.
Yeah, that weasel still haunts me. Yeah.
Haunts your
yeah,
dreams.
Carrie.
Okay.
It's very haunting. No, I'm really
wait,
liking
Rapunzel.
this whole boss fight.
Yeah, it's like jumping all over the place like the end of Thor 2.
Ooh, okay.
It's the worst thing I can compare it
Yeah,
to.
I was gonna say don't like compare things to.
Rapunzel.
No,
That's
I know,
what
I
it
was-
is.
Who okayed putting this weasel in the movie?
Yeah. What pedophile made Rapunzel?
How long do you think it would take?
The
Bill
same
Clinton to
one
fit
that
all
put
of
like
Rapunzel's
there's like a horny cat in one of the Barbie movies. That much I know for sure.
It was a classic, but the weasel can go hang.
hair? Okay.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's
Horny animals in
fuck.
children cartoons are something I will never get.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I won't either. That's definitely a universal not getting thing.
Yeah. Shouldn't be. I
Now,
agree
seeing the bull face on all of these doors, I did not think that they would be coming to life and used as a weapon.
As an act, like a matador bull actually chasing at you.
Well, that makes sense. They are bullshit.
This is not nearly as frustrating as Cuphead, though.
Few things are.
Tell you that. The fan base is horny for Hugo the Dragon, and I'm like, that shouldn't be a thing. What?
What?
Who's Hugo the Dragon?
Is that from like Barbie or something?
Is that from Rapunzel?
Is it?
Look fat, let down your hair.
What?
Joe Biden. Look fat.
That's good. I like that. I like that.
All right, Rapunzel, you want to go in the back and have a push-up contest? and Barbie Rapunzel. Okay. There's a Rapunzel Barbie, and that's what that's from. Okay.
Hugo the Dragon.
So that's a pattern about Barbie movies with horny animals?
I guess don't watch Barbie movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
People lusty
guess.
for a
Oh my
dragon.
god.
That's parents, I mean-
not.
I didn't know about the
that's
lusting
not new, I
dragon,
guess. I mean, there's all that weird dragon shit these days.
There's a lot of weird dragon shit these
Have
days.
Sex with the dragon. I feel like that can only end.
Poorly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's. It's because they got hot breath.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see that going well.
I don't know. People are gross.
People are gross.
Well, if you can think of something, somebody wants to have sex with it.
That's true.
That's the unfortunate reality of human beings.
Yeah, we were just talking about data.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hard, man.
That's true.
What does it mean to have a
Oh,
half
shit.
human, half robot baby?
It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It's fucking stupid.
Data got pregnant then?
No. It wasn't quite like that.
Okay.
What they did is they basically made an android with the same technology as Data, but somehow they used Picard
DNA to also create it.
base.
It's more like making a clone in a tube than it is.
Specifically, or maybe it was his brain patterns or something like that for
It's stupid regardless.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's a mumbo jumbo, pointless explanation to try and tie together two characters that don't really fit together.
Okay. I mean, that is odd.
And then they killed her in the first episode and replaced her with her twin.
Yeah.
But the twin is also
The same.
Picard's
Yes.
Yeah,
brain?
Because they needed to have
yeah,
two.
that's a good way to put it.
Okay. Interesting. So Picard and Data did not.
Did not physically.
No, they didn't.
Oh.
They
So
did.
there was that dream sequence where Picard was waking up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that did get weird.
Patrick Stewart should have just
Died
died.
before making this.
Poop emoji.
That was his last great role.
It would have been
Emoji.
better than what he's done to Star Trek now.
I keep saying that. Sage keeps disagreeing with me.
I don't think I've disagreed with that. I think they're at least equally bad.
Yeah, I've said that many times. And you're like, I don't know if I.
Well, I didn't want his last thing to be a poop emoji, but I don't want his last thing to be this.
I'm sorry, dude. I mean, the poop emoji.
You think that was
Was
all the character?
respectable in comparison.
You think that was good acting?
I
You think he'll be remembered for that?
I thought
That'll be his legacy.
I did think they cheated him out of the Oscar for that.
They cheated him out of the Oscar for playing the poop emoji.
For best supporting actor that year.
For best supporting actor
Who
as
won?
shit.
Who won best supporting actor?
I don't know.
the year
I don't even know what
where
year that
Emoji
movie came out.
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'll ask you legitimately if you think that whoever won. deserved it.
It was probably
More than
somebody-
that.
Probably more than the poop emoji.
Okay.
I don't know. What if it was Amber Heard?
So that was 2017. So I will find
What if it was Ezra
2017
Miller?
best supporting actor.
I swear, if Ezra Miller, man, I tell you guys-
Moonlight was a pretty good movie.
All right.
yeah, you're gonna try and put that up on the poop emoji level out.
I don't know, man. I mean, I at least think you deserve to be nominated.
Just
I agree
deserve the
with that.
nomination.
Yeah, anybody can be nominated. So.
Well, that's sadly true, but yeah.
But do you think we could get a crossover between Aquaman and the Emoji Movie? Because you got Amber Heard.
I
and
mean,
you got
I feel like she already made
Heard
that
and the
happen.
Turd.
Heard in the turd.
Heard and the Turd.
I feel like because of that, we've already gotten it.
You guys, I think we're
Well,
being
let's
too
do.
hard.
Does Johnny Depp have a waterbed? That does because if we
That's one now.
We're being too hard on Amber Heard.
All right.
Everybody shits in the bed sometimes.
One
no
of your kids.
or not even that.
Well, maybe if you're really, really old.
You've never been so angry at
She's not
somebody
that-
that you want to take a dump in the bed.
No, never once.
Shitting is not a reaction that's tied to anger for me.
Yeah, that's definitely. I've never been like, oh god, I got a war. I gotta take a dump at that guy.
Enough of your shit.
Those are shitting words.
Yeah, never had that feeling. Not once.
I mean, you don't understand.
Oh shit, that thing backhands you like Will Smith.
This is Will Smith attack. Oh fuck! I rolled right into that.
He didn't get his glory hole.
The cracks are at that point in the fight. Though the cracks are getting pretty severe on him. That's how you know he's actually pretty close. Yeah, I don't think there's much more to
So the
this
goal
fight.
of this is to make him show his crack.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, it's like a plumber.
Yeah. What do you do to him once he's got his crack?
Oh, that just means.
Right in front
Oh
of you.
shit.
That
That just means his health is low. So once eventually he just explodes. I mean, that's just it. That's just
He
winning.
explodes or you explode?
No, he explodes. I'm not Alex, and that's not a gnome, okay? Tim, how does it feel to like not even have to say anything on the game that you're you're like the main
I'm
co-host
just
for?
watching how trippy this fight looks, because holy hell.
Shit.
Speaking of hell, you're about to go to it.
You're just like jumping through doorways to other worlds throughout the course of this fight.
He just looks
a cool
like
fight.
a child throwing a temper tantrum.
The jump and the...
He jumps and slams his fist into
He's doing finger guns at that
Yeah, he
point.
is. He's having a good time.
Yeah, he seems happy.
Like, hurry up, loser.
Come on, Jack.
He looks like an automated soap dispenser.
I don't know. I really am digging the finger guns. There should be some like appropriate music for that. I feel like.
There should
Or should be an attack.
Yeah.
Especially be an attack, him shooting little lasers at you with the finger guns.
There should be a game where the villain just has finger guns, and that's like their only attack.
There's actually like legit in the Telltale Borderlands game. There's actually legit a whole like gunfight that's a finger gun fight just with bros in an office. It's actually a really funny sequence. Alright, kept more of my health that time.
So what all's been going on for the past few days? Anything?
God, yeah, anything interesting really?
Not really.
There's another semi-controversial thing over in China.
Oh.
Yeah, where apparently there was this chick who had like called their equivalent of 911, right? Because she was having like some medical emergency, right?
Okay.
And this chick was like in her 20s or something. I think some college chick, I think, right? And she's on the phone calling this emergency service. Like, you know, her voice is all like fucked up because she's like having trouble breathing. You know, she's clearly having like, a medical breakdown, right?
Sure.
And then so this fucking 911 operator, not actual, you know, in China, is just like laughing at her.
What? He's laughing?
She, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she's like, oh, you
Okay.
don't need fucking help. You're in your 20s, you know.
What? You're in your 20s?
Yeah, so they feel like calling her like a weakling, just like, you know, making fun of her and shit.
Huh.
And then this chick died because nobody ever sent any help because this fucking phone operator didn't bother, you know, doing her job. And so a lot of people in China got pretty pissed about this, and
Yeah.
a lot of them are also kind of like, so the government expects us to like take COVID so seriously that we're supposed to let them come in our home and steal our pets.
Oh, and
have
now
the
he
bags
does
and throw them
that.
out the windows.
Fuck.
But if we call up a government service and ask for help, they're just going to laugh at us.
Mock you.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
So it's kind of this scandal over in China, and especially in the province where it occurred.
Interesting.
Jeez, that's fucking crazy, man.
Well, yesterday was just the anniversary of Tiananmen Square, right?
Was it?
I think so. I think it was just yesterday.
I actually saw a video of a reporter walking around like in China, like just on the street, and just asking random people like, "Hey, what is today?" And literally not one person was able to
Well,
actually say.
they actively.
they-
No, I know.
Yeah,
That's
even
that was
if
just
they-
the point the video
Even
was
if they
making.
knew, they probably
That's
wouldn't
a good
say
point,
it on
yeah.
camera.
That was
That's the way to get arrested.
Yeah, that's also true. Maybe that guy was just maybe he was working for
Honestly,
He's
that's
trying to
entirely
help people.
possible. Yeah,
just trying to trick people into.
that's not above
Acknowledging
the
it.
Chinese government.
I think that guy
Oh, he's
was
laughing,
on
too.
some crack. No, I mean the boss, because he was really crack, not what we were just
I got
talking
you.
about.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
If Michael was here, Tim, he would not feel he would be leaving.
What's up,
Afternoon, Tim. Hey, how you doing?
Man?
Hey, Afternoon Tune, how's it going?
We're combined Tuesday and Wednesday show casts.
You ready for this Sunday shitfest?
Is that what we're calling this now?
The Sunday shit fest. It's not a German show.
But it is a grab bag of different games at this point.
True.
Is that what they're replacing October?
I'm doing well.
Yeah, they just shit in cups and then drink it.
Because I'm frozen.
The state of play, I was pretty happy with it. I told you guys all the interesting announcements already, so you know everything. I think that was super worth knowing about. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't like it's not the main Sony show for the whole year. That'll probably be more like September that happens. But for being like a smaller show, I thought it was pretty solid. Got some good shit.
It's still Protocol, man.
I'm very excited for that. It looks like another Dead Space game.
Yeah, it definitely looks like another Dead Space game.
But I'm also very okay with that.
It's been so long.
As long as it's fun, you can't go wrong with more Dead Space. Hope there's an overpowered saw blade weapon in that one as well.
I hope that they bring in the lightsaber chainsaw from the animated movie at some point. Oh, damn.
Getting squished.
I am getting squished.
I think he's teabagging you.
It's more like a wine stomp.
That's a good point. So, you are a crow. Who's
Yes.
also the Grim Reaper.
You're a Grim Reaper.
A Grim
Yeah.
Reaper.
And the original Grim Reaper was locked into like a weird, like deathless void dimension
Is he also
by
a
the
bird?
Lord of Doors. What's that?
Is he also a bird?
No, the original Grim Reaper is like a legit dude.
Well, why does he have birds work for him now? Are they cheaper?
All the other, I think it's cheap labor.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's cheap labor purposes.
So it's like birds are like illegal immigrants.
Yeah.
In the afterlife.
Cheap. Oh,
Cheap.
God damn it! That's a Tim joke.
Nice.
There you go, there you go.
Tim, are you proud?
Yep.
You're rubbing off on it.
Man,
Cheap labor.
I don't
Tim,
know
why are
if
you
that's
rubbing off
illegal,
on Alex?
you know,
Weird.
rubbing off on Alex.
Well, without my consent, at least. Yeah, please ask if you want to
Fuck.
rub off on me.
Do you ask the gnomes when you rub off on them?
The gnomes aren't people.
You
And I don't. So.
don't ask for consent? Alright.
Not for gnomes.
I just don't anything with gnomes.
Well, we know that's not true.
Yeah, that's a lie.
No,
Don't lie to the channel.
pretty accurate right there.
That's a lie, yeah. That is. So if a gnome takes off its hat, can it escape your advances? Like, would you not be able to see it anymore? Like, is the hat?
What do you
a
think?
trigger?
Alex's vision is based on hats?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
What does that mean?
Like a T-Rex.
just like, where'd he go?
Take your hats off. T-Rex can't see you if you're not wearing a hat.
Random, like.
That's gonna be a plot point in a Jurassic Park at some point.
God damn, these new ones are so stupid. They'd actually do that.
They're gonna like the Velociraptor.
Did you hear that the person who wrote the screenplay for the second movie admitted
never heard of a dinosaur
that he
before?
only used it to set up the third movie?
I'm sorry.
I mean,
what
that
was
was. But he only used it to set up the next movie.
Jurassic World 2 was only written the way it was to set up the third one because they wanted to set up dinosaurs in the open world.
Honestly, you didn't have to tell me for me to know that.
Also, they didn't
But the
even have
fact
to
that
do
he
setup for
admitted
that
it
to
like
happen.
it was a cool thing.
He was bragging about
What?
it.
This plot point is purely to get the story from A to B.
Yeah, it's not a good thing to brag about in your writing.
Here's an entire movie with no purpose whatsoever other than
Making another
2
movie.
hours of exposition to make way for the next one.
I mean, it was so fucking convoluted and so.
Did you see the second one? Because I didn't. I only watched the first of the new ones, and I thought it was so bad I had no interest in watching more.
Oh, you'll love the second one.
Yeah, I haven't seen the second one. Ulysses, tell me, how terribly good is it?
Whoa. Jurassic Park.
The franchise is.
Oh man, those, no. I don't know.
That's a hard choice.
Man.
Dude, a Terminator got his
I'll tell you
ID
what.
checked by another Terminator that is under the same hive mind as
I'll
the
tell you what.
I know.
I'll tell you what. I think the
The
Terminator
artificial intelligence checked its own identification.
True.
There were 2 good Terminator movies.
I will tell
There's
you-
only been 1 good Jurassic Park.
That is true.
Here's my verdict. Okay, Terminator movies are worse, but I like them more.
Okay.
That's what
Because
I
they're
say.
so dumb that they're
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. That fucking ID check sequence is hilarious.
It is. That is funny. That
Jurassic
is
Park
very
movies
funny.
now are just frustrating and I don't know. It's painful to watch them.
I don't know. I feel the same way about Jurassic Park is like the same as the Matrix to me, where there's like one good movie, and then there's
The Animatrix is good.
garbage. Yeah, but, I mean, what do you think? Like,
I'd say so.
depends on what you consider the Animatrix to be.
I
Like,
consider it a movie.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's an anthology.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it released in theaters, though. I mean, it gets an hour and a half. It's a movie. It's feature film length.
Okay.
And it is better than
I'd
all
say
the
it's-
Well,
other
it is
sequels.
definitely
I'd say
better
it's
than
more of a movie than the others are.
Yeah, that's also true.
I mean, with the fucking third movie, how much of that is just nothing happening?
Dude, the third movie
Oh,
is a
nothing.
25-minute climax that's been stretched into a movie.
Yep. But to answer your question, Tim, I don't know how much you actually know about Jurassic World. Was it? Or
That was the first one.
Okay.
And then,
I can't remember these fucking.
I don't know what the subtitles
I
are.
never saw World Dominations. That's the new one. You know they only.
World Domination.
You know they fucking came up with Jurassic World so they could get to Jurassic World Domination.
I'm pretty sure it's Jurassic World Dominion.
That's even worse. World Domination at least meant something.
Yeah, I don't know. What does it mean, world domain?
Because, like, I think the dinosaurs are taking over.
everywhere in the world is now home to dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's the idea.
I
Yeah,
don't know how
because
that
with the
works.
whole might of the U.S. military,
Yeah, dinosaurs
that
are
we're just
bulletproof.
unstoppable through dinosaurs. You
It's like
can't
Terra
shoot
Nova
them.
all over again.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Like, you get a big old elephant gun, it's gonna do some damage to a dinosaur. Like, they're not.
Yeah, I don't think a T-Rex would beat a
Like-
tank.
Well, don't
Yeah.
forget, though, that they keep genetically engineering more and more resilient ones.
That keep
every-
getting killed by the regular ones.
Yeah, but then they keep
Oh,
making
yeah.
them more ridiculous.
They made
they
the
still are
fucking
better
the
than
T-Rex
regular.
that could go invisible.
Yep.
That is.
Man, I hope they make like cyborg ones. Yeah, like a T-Rex with like cannons.
I can't imagine. I don't know if there's a series that has gone as far from the original intention of the first movie of Jurassic Park.
Like a warning against playing God.
Yeah, basically, yeah, like a commentary on playing God and about putting nature in situations that it doesn't belong in, and like the dinosaurs weren't the bad guys in the first movie.
No,
the
just
scientists were the bad guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Now they're like,
But we need
oh, we're
super
going
dull
to
dinosaurs
genetically
now.
engineer like super dinosaurs to.
I think they should have a dinosaur Avengers and a dinosaur Legion of Doom.
In the Fast and Furious movies.
Yes.
That's what I want to say. I think every.
America, but as a dinosaur.
I just want to see every kind of failing franchise just get branched over into the Fast and Furious. So Terminator, Jurassic World.
I mean,
the
dinosaurs-
failures in the cinematic universe.
the failures.
Yeah, that's what it could be.
The failverse.
The Failverse. You could have the whole Dark Universe in there.
There you go. Get that mummy in there.
I want season 2 of Moon Knight to take place in the Jurassic world. That's what my real goal is.
I mean, at a certain point, I still think that the Fast and Furious crew should have come down to help fight Thanos. I think it's bullshit that they were not there. The world was at stake. Their family, half their family would have disappeared, man. You gonna tell me you're not just not
Care
gonna?
about family.
Yeah.
Wow, I wasn't expecting another door.
Honestly, man, it could have been like they could have called the Fast and Furious franchise Family Guy. That could have been a completely
that was
valid
already
name.
copyrighted.
Yeah, that could have been an absolutely valid name for that franchise, Family Guy.
You think Family Guy could cross over with Fast and Furious?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
How do those bulls run on like the void?
I don't know, magic.
Alright.
Why aren't we mad?
Yeah, why can't we?
We are, but not that kind.
Well, why are we the sucky kind of magic?
I don't know,
I
man.
don't want to walk on the void, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
There's so much
we
that
can't.
can't save.
Yes, just.
What's with that glowing trading card over there?
It's just like a neon bar sign.
It's like
It looks like a bowl of ramen and someone's.
in it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
skull ramen. I like that.
Skull Ramen, yeah, that's my new band.
It's also what I call brains.
Oh, this is also like the hub area of the game.
Okay.
Like, so yeah, we're definitely
What the fuck were we talking about?
eating.
Jurassic World.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I don't know how much you know about
Afternoon Tune has
the
good
second
question
movie.
prompts.
Yeah, it is.
The second movie, Tim. Or really even the first movie. Yeah, what's going on with the cats?
I don't know.
They eating each other?
Why are we here, bro? You know this guy looks like Lord Buckethead?
Oh, he does.
You've seen Lord Buckethead?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Lord Buckethead's got my vote.
I'd vote for him, you know.
He's got some good ideas.
He could represent, like, my little English What do they call? What do they call their voting districts? Riderships.
Riderships?
Riders? Yeah, riderships.
Why? Because you gotta show up
Ridings.
on a horse.
Ridings. I don't know why they're called ridings, but that's what they like in parliamentary systems. That's what they call like the individual regions that each member of parliament represents.
God, England is so confusing.
It is weird. It's funnier to watch like parliamentary democracy in Canada because it's so similar.
The
to
cat was
America,
making
but-
that noise at a fly. Just trying to chase around.
I mean, it's funnier to see it in those countries where the parliamentary officials just beat the shit out of each other.
Well, that's like Eastern Europe and
Yeah,
stuff
Ukraine.
like that. Or like Singapore or places. Yeah. There.
This guy's really having an existential crisis.
Bit of a nihilist, I see.
Yeah.
You know Pakistan's government fell apart again, right? You know that the prime
Again, huh?
minister hasn't.
You know, it's
finished out
more
his
newsworthy
term.
when it reassembles.
Yeah, but the prime minister hasn't like finished his term in the entire history of Pakistan as like a parliamentary
The last
democracy.
lord.
Like nobody has ever finished out their term. They're either forced
Really?
out, or they have to
Never?
resign, or the government collapses.
Uh-huh.
And, not once.
I mean, it's never been a particularly stable country, especially given its neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not great having to be that close to Afghanistan.
Of course, then there's South Korea, the country where every prime minister goes to jail.
Right.
Anal acupuncturing, dude. I don't actually remember which politician that was.
No,
but,
that's the new president of
Yeah.
South Korea. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the guy who got accused of
anal acupuncturist.
He had an anal acupuncturist as a friend or colleague or
Yeah.
some kind of...
There was
no, they
preferential treatment in the government
They actually
widespread
found-
to anal acupuncturists.
Yeah, they actually, like, he had met this anal acupuncturist or whatever, had been at several of his events or whatever. But what ended up happening was he struck back and was like, this anal acupuncturist is one of the most politically connected people in South Korea. And then,
Probably for a while, actually. Because as soon as we beat this boss, we're going to swap over to Mafia and play that for a bit. So probably a good chunk of time, honestly.
but they had pictures of this anal acupuncturist with, like, almost every major political figure in South Korea. Like, this guy was one of the most well-connected people in South Korea.
Yeah, you could say that those relationships weren't just skin
Goddamn.
deep.
Cool. I'm going to go work out. Hey, no worries, man. No worries.
Fuck yeah, pumping some iron.
Don't skip leg day.
Yeah, you don't want to end up looking like Alex Jones or something.
Oh.
I always got a kick out of when he would have those. I don't remember what the diet supplements he sells called or whatever, but he would have the before and after pictures, and he looked exactly the same, except they spray tanned him, and then drew some abs on his fat stomach. It's like, dude, he looked the same.
This looks like you got the 300 treatment.
Oh shit, I'd like to see Zack Snyder direct that movie.
With
Yeah,
300?
300 pounds.
300 pounds. Oh, that's good. That's real good.
So would they be facing off?
Tonight we dine in hell, alright?
So would they be facing off?
Tonight we get thirst.
Tonight the globalists are gonna dine in hell on our bodies. It's because they're having these astronauts do these high-level drugs, and they're sending them in these high-level meetings with these aliens, alright?
So would Alex Jones get all oiled up for it too? Like have a loincloth on?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, God.
Look like a sumo
Fuck.
wrestler.
This is not definitely one of the tougher boss fights in this game.
I mean, he is the last lord, right?
Yeah?
How many more bosses are after this?
No, this is it.
Okay, I would expect this.
This is the end of the game.
This isn't like one of them Souls games where the last boss is a joke.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
Some of those, like, yeah, they are.
Well, like, is usually the penultimate bosses in Souls games are super difficult, and then
Yeah.
the actual last one is just like
It's-
almost like a reward for beating the one before it.
It's tradition at this point.
I will say Elden Ring
word.
does break that cycle in that the final boss of the game did give, like, I had to, like, fucking go back to the drawing board with that shit and remake my character. Specifically so that I could beat that fucking boss.
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty intense.
Because, like, you're in this... It's, like, a very movement-intensive fight, so unless you're able to keep mobile the entire time, kind of like this one, you're kind of fucked.
Oh,
But then you have
damn,
Dark
keep giving
Souls
with the
1,
bitch
2, and
slap.
3, who are
Or
like
you think Chris
fucking.
Rock.
It's a guy with a fire sword.
It's just the guy with the fire sword.
How is Chris Rock doing? Is he really addressed Will Smith?
I think he said he doesn't want to say anything about it,
Is
really.
he gonna get slapped again?
Well, no, more because Will Smith is genuinely like his friend, like
I know. I mean,
outside of a professional setting,
Right.
and he just doesn't want to put shit out there.
Chris Rock's kind of the better man in this situation.
Oh yeah, by far.
I mean, I always dislike Chris Rock more than
Will Smith, yeah,
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
after what happened.
Bounce, bounce, bounce. Yeah, Tim, what do you know about the sequel to Jurassic World?
Oh yeah, we were talking about that.
Almost nothing
Fuck,
other than
man.
there's
All right,
dinosaurs.
Jesus
They
Christ.
somehow got off the island because why the fuck not?
It's because specifically evil PMCs wanted to turn dinosaurs into weapons to sell to the U.S. military.
And the U.S. military looked at dinosaurs and they were like, yeah, okay.
Attack nuke on its back.
Well, they didn't do that.
That would have been fun though.
I mean, that would have made a more interesting movie. But yeah, so they bring these dinosaurs to this like I don't know this fucking PMC auction house where they're. Would you rather be a person who invented cloning or invented dinosaurs?
I mean, if I could say with bragging rights that I invented dinosaurs, that'd be pretty awesome.
You're like, God.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd be God.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
or possibly the lizard people.
Or God of the lizard people.
There you go.
Yeah,
Maybe
lizard
God is a
people
lizard
God.
person.
Lizard God.
Yeah, lizard God. That's my new religion.
I mean, it would be pretty sweet to be like to walk up to people and like point at a dinosaur and be like, you know, I invented that. That was my idea.
That was my
Got a
idea.
patent on it, and you make your own dinosaurs.
Well, you'd also by extension own birds,
True.
Oh, that's true.
so you could like you could sue a lot of chicken companies for copyright.
That's true. You know, I invented the birds you make those nuggets out of.
Yeah, go to McDonald's and just be like, hey man,
And then
you don't got a career without me.
Like, listen, you gotta give me the royalty on every nugget.
just do a Planet of the Apes thing at Jurassic Park and have it where the dinosaurs take over and gain the ability to speak like humans. That sounds more interesting than what they're doing.
Yeah,
That's also close to
T-Rex
our
ate
shit. Oh god, yeah. Do you remember the ending of the like 2004 Planet of the Apes movie?
Yup.
Oh man, that was so bad with Mark Wahlberg.
That movie was trash.
I mean, also just Mark Wahlberg as an astronaut. Like, come on, that's not believable.
The monkey was a better restaurant.
That Tim Burton. That's it.
Yeah, he's
And
no
Tim
longer
Burton's done
up
some
yet.
Tim Burton
shit.
does some garbage, but that movie.
I really dislike just in general modern Tim Burton.
Yeah,
He hasn't made a good thing in a long time. Sweeney Todd was the last thing I think I liked.
That was a long time.
Oh yeah, that was like what, 2008, 2009?
Yeah, I think something like that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that Tim Burton has been just
You don't like the
for a
Alice in
while.
Wonderland movie?
No, dude, holy, that's some of the worst shit he's done.
I hope Johnny Depp's career is still bad. I'm glad he won his court case. 'Cause
But I was getting real tight of the movies he was making.
I'm
Yeah.
okay if he's not his career.
I've actually never had a problem with Johnny Depp as a person, but as an actor, I
But as
never.
an actor,
I definitely think he was good once upon a time, but it's just like Tim Burton, been a very long time since that was the case.
I think Tim Burton and Johnny Depp like destroy each other.
More hated celebrity right now, Amber Heard or Will Smith? Oh, Amber Heard. Amber Heard. I think Will Smith is more pitiable.
You know, Will Smith.
Yeah, I feel bad for Will Smith.
Yeah, he's just
It's
been getting
not his
publicly-
wife is just
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been cucking him for like years in public. I mean, I feel some sympathy for him. And then he literally, it's just he can't handle how much his wife cucks him anymore, and so he hit someone because he was going to hit whoever the next person that annoyed him was.
Right.
It wasn't anything to do with Chris Rock.
It was also the fact that
Big Eyes was good.
Jada gave him such a shit look.
Yeah,
Well, he
that was
laughed at the
man,
joke, too.
Yeah.
He laughed first.
He laughed, and then
was
she.
pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was basically like, "You're in the doghouse tonight if you don't do something."
My favorite reaction, though, was, I think, Ricky Gervais, because he's like, I would not have told the joke about his wife. I would have told the joke about her boyfriend.
That was so funny. It's like Where it's like,
It definitely would have been the funnier one to do. Holy shit.
yeah. It would have gone over even worse.
Well, yeah, Will Smith definitely.
Imagine Will
Hey,
Smith
he gets slapped
with a
anyway,
gun or
you know?
something and
Will Smith would have shot Chris Rock for that joke.
Oh, that would have been the most exciting Oscars in a long time.
Will Smith murders Chris Rock on stage for talking about his wife sleeping with other men.
The guy who ran up on Chappelle had a gun, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did.
It was weirder than that though, because he didn't intend to shoot Chappelle. He had like a bayonet on a pistol,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is who the fuck thinks of that?
I mean, that's just a. I mean, that just doesn't work that well. I feel like practically as a weapon,
No.
like regardless of what your reasoning is. But no, Will Smith would have hit the next person that said anything.
Yeah,
He was
unless it was Jada
right. then maybe he would have slapped her boyfriend, but
or himself.
I don't think he would have slapped her boyfriend.
no, he's got too much respect for that guy.
I mean, like, I don't think that would go over very well, right?
Yeah, he could.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be like, listen.
Yeah,
I mean, Jada would be like, how dare you slap our guest like that? How bad do you think the situation at the Smith household is right now?
It's probably very strange. Well, you saw that video that Jada took was like taking of him, and Will Smith was like, looked like he was about to cry, and he was like, "Please don't film me in my own house." And she was like, "No, let's talk about it."
Do you remember what she was asking him about? It was about the wedding counselor that encouraged Jada to like
To have sex with other dudes.
The other
Yeah,
dudes.
yeah,
And
that's what
she
the-
was
How the hell is that person?
She was just, it's just like live streaming him trying to get. He's like, "What do you think about that, huh?"
She did an amazing job. Like, isn't everything better now because of her advice?
Because I'm fucking other people. And then, well, he's literally like about to cry, going like, "Please don't take a video of me."
Please don't film me around.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Like, honestly, neither Chris Rock or Will Smith are the bad guy in that situation. Jada's sketchy-looking ass is the bad guy in that situation.
I think anything goes in comedy except for bald white folks.
You can joke about anything, but if you joke about someone's bald wife, you've crossed the line. That's really where comedy should stop, is bald wives.
Yeah, Tim, we keep getting distracted here, but so one of the way that the dinosaurs are unleashed on the world towards the end of the movie, right, is they got all these dinosaurs in cages in this secret PMC compound where they're auctioning them, right? And I have not seen the George
I
Carlin.
have it on my watch list. I have not watched it yet, but I would really like to. I love George
I'm
Carlin.
planning on it. I've been watching a lot of just George Carlin.
He's fucking amazing.
But so one of the characters in this movie is this little girl, right? And her whole thing is like the twist is that she's like actually a clone of like some kid who died or something. And so for whatever reason they bring her with into this
Is she
dinosaur
part
compound.
lizard? Is she part dinosaur?
They use the same process to clone her that they did for the dinosaurs. I don't remember if she has dinosaur DNA, but she's a clone.
Well, I bring that up because in the first Jurassic World movie, that actually was something that was in an earlier script. Like lizard people crossbreeds that they'd actually like produced.
She was probably originally intended to be that, but I don't think they actually went that far in the second movie. But
I mean, they didn't even do it in the first one, but they talked about it.
right. But yeah,
I'm
so
glad Michael Crichton is dead.
he's fucking spinning in his grave right now.
What are you
Oh, he
doing?
definitely is.
But yeah, so they got this little girl in this dinosaur prison, and like they're trying to decide what to do with
Can't
her.
take anything you're saying serious. What
Prison.
are you gonna do? Put me in airport jail?
And so they're trying to decide what to do with the dinosaurs, right? Because they don't want to like. The main characters don't want to just like let them go,
Right.
but like then like the little kid just makes the decision for
That would be
everyone.
against the laws of dinosaurs.
Yeah. And so she just presses the button, and they're like, "Why did you do that?" And she's like, "Because they're all like me."
Are we sure she's not part dinosaur?
It's because they're clones and she's a clone.
Ah,
You know, all the clones gotta stick together.
yeah,
I hope he
man.
gets dino probation.
Dino probation.
But yeah, and so all the dinosaurs are let loose around the world, and I guess nobody can do anything about it now. You know,
Wow.
Right.
you know, there's a
No weapon. Obviously, no weapon. Human
So
weapon.
Right.
that's it, like, it's World War Z with dinosaurs?
basically, yeah, they're just running around in the street. There's
Which
like,
that kind of was Lost World already.
and
Yeah.
the Lost World already sucked. In fact, a lot of
The book is good. The Lost World novel's pretty good.
never read it.
It's
Is anything
good.
like the movie?
No.
Because
It's very, very little like the
when you
movie.
think about it, the second Jurassic World movie ripped off a lot from Lost World. The whole PMC angle,
Yeah.
stealing dinosaurs, trying to sell them to the highest bidder, then having to rescue the dinosaurs, them getting loose in whatever
Yeah.
city that T-Rex was in. How did that T-Rex get off the boat anyway?
I don't know. They really just wanted to do King Kong. That's what
Yeah.
they were looking for.
Yeah,
It's just, yeah, I don't think anybody had a vision. I mean, there wasn't really room to make a second.
no.
No, there was, because there was a really good second book that they didn't follow the story of, even remotely.
Was it a story that would have translated well to film?
Yeah, it's been I haven't read it since I was like 12, so I mean, maybe not, but so maybe I don't remember the book that well, but I feel like it would have translated better than what they actually made.
You know what they should make a movie out of? That shitty ass fucking dinosaur book.
Oh god, I couldn't even finish that, dude. Fuck no.
No, they should do, what was that, Dino Squad?
You want a Dino Squad movie?
Yeah, Dino Squad movie.
How did that theme song go?
I'm in the Dino Squad.
Yeah, so what were the lyrics? It's like, jizz in your hair, just don't care.
I got covered.
It's some gooey ooze that changed my DNA.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Yeah.
Dino Squad.
Hi, fifth person who just joined. It's a great time to enter the channel.
Did you ever watch Dino Squad? Because they turned into dinosaurs, right? Like,
Yeah.
Mighty Morphin.
Well, except for there was wasn't an old woman who was like secretly a velociraptor?
Yeah, she just looked like an old woman, though.
Yeah.
She was
It evolved from a velociraptor
Into an old
woman.
woman.
Yeah, an old human woman.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
That's where all old people come from.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's why
Yeah.
they're all scaly and shit.
According to the Super Mario Brothers film. Is that where you're getting your science?
Yeah.
The Goombas. Yeah, I don't know how they went from being mushrooms to lizard people. What time you had.
I think that movie was actually produced by the Ancient Aliens people.
Good chance of that.
One of their other attempts to just cover up their existence by making something so awful that no one would believe it.
I do genuinely think the best conspiracy theory I've ever heard is the idea that Ancient Aliens is made by aliens. Because if you watch Ancient Aliens, you'd never ever believe that there were really aliens. It's the best way to throw people off by giving them the dumbest possible theory for aliens you could ever imagine.
I think that Ancient
Damn, this
Aliens...
was not easy.
I think Ancient
It's going to be
Aliens...
done in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it can.
I think Ancient Aliens had about, like, maybe a couple seasons worth of, like, just
Trash?
being like... No.
Faceless bullshit?
It's on, like, 25 seasons now or something.
Is it really?
I think so,
Oh, yeah, I do think it is.
God.
But I'm just saying, I think there were a couple seasons of Ancient... Like, I mean, like, do I think the aliens built the pyramids? No. But you could make an interesting episode of that show talking
In a different show, maybe.
Right.
Why do people run? Oh, because he's a Scientologist?
And Scientologist is
Scientology
just...
is a weird religion.
Scientologist is
Or, you know,
weird and
cult.
evil. Not just weird, but evil.
Yeah, I mean, it is actually really horrible. So.
Like, it is a cult that takes advantage of people.
You know that they auditioned wives for Tom Cruise like they used to audition slaves, right?
Oh, they had like a matchmaking whole process. Like it was the most important thing in Scientology was to make sure they chose the right wife for Tom Cruise.
Yeah. I mean, to
Some
a
religions
degree.
are worse
Yeah,
than
but
others.
not like Scientology.
Yeah.
I mean, Scientology has a thing called the Sea Org,
Yep.
where they force the people
You have to sign a
a
billion-year
contract that every reincarnation of you will be like paid pennies a day to work for Scientology, and then they all have them on these weird cruise ships that Scientology owns.
And if you try to leave
Where
the
they're
Sea
like-
Org, they will send goons after you to grab you and torture you back into
The Scientology is also the only religion to ever have a military operation against the U.S. government and be successful.
Yep.
So,
And they had the largest theft of government documents.
Of,
The
like, ever.
Scientologists had the largest theft of government documents of all time. They infiltrated everything from the IRS to the National Archives to the DOJ and the FBI, and they just stole and destroyed all of the documents the government had collected on the Church of Scientology.
Yeah, so Scientology is
weird. It's different from like
anything. Honestly, it is definitely the worst.
It's kind of the reason why it doesn't even been given a religion status. It's still considered a cult by the
Well, it's
government.
considered a religion
Legally, but by socially, I think is what Alex means. Or, unless I'm mistaken. Because legally, it does have a religious
legally
status.
it's a religion in a lot of countries.
Not in the U.S., I thought.
In the U.S. it is because they have tax exempt status. That's
it?
why they.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's why they buy.
That's why there's giant
property because they don't want to pay property taxes.
That's why there's a giant Church of Unitology like center in downtown St. Paul.
Unitology?
Or
Scientology.
Scientology. Well, Unitology is the fake religion from Dead Space that wants to be turned into Necromorphs.
Which is based on Scientology.
I'm thinking of
Right.
Unitarianism.
Oh, Unitarianism? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that is.
Unitarians are right.
Yeah, they're fine. I mean,
That's it's not nearly as bad as Scientology.
But and plus, we know that the person who created Scientology just did it as a scam.
Yeah, I mean, he even fucking like said that. At
Yeah,
one
he's
point.
like a fucking trash tier like sci-fi author.
He wrote Battlefield Earth, man.
Yeah,
Masterpiece. Shut up.
you haven't read the book, Alex.
I have not.
Dude, the book is
I've
way
seen
worse.
The movie is
The
like
book's worse than the movie.
the movie is amazing.
Oh,
like the movie.
Dude, it's
is
like a significant difference.
Yeah.
to the book. No,
Yeah.
come on.
Yes, dude.
Dude, that's
If
one
there
of
were
the
only-
worst-
if
dude,
there-
that's one of the worst movies ever made.
Yeah, the book is one of the worst books ever printed.
I know it's way worse.
If people join Scientology, will they turn into Tom Cruise?
Well, like Tom Cruise is some sort of alien mind that just like takes people's bodies.
Xenu.
He's Xenu. No, I mean Tom Cruise is weird, man.
Yeah.
You know, like when Katie Holmes divorced him, she actually had to escape like a fucking barbed wire fence and like security fields and like.
Sounds like a Scientologist home.
Yeah, it's weird. It's pretty.
Nicole
intense.
Kidman, dude, she can't see her kids because she stopped being a Scientologist. She literally doesn't know her children because of that.
Yeah. And there are stories, of course, of people who aren't famous and didn't have the resources to get away from the church, who were, scooped up by the church thugs and ended up like dying of cockroach bites somewhere.
Maybe. That's I guess I maybe kind of see that. I always thought, in that movie, that Christian Bale must have based at least some of his performance on Michael Douglas in Wall Street. Just like...
That would make a lot of sense.
Just
God
that
damn it.
Head of the body.
Fucking bitch.
I like how he has like a Sonic the Hedgehog move.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love
sucks.
that. I love that scene in American Psycho where they're all looking at each other's business cards. he's like, soft indentation.
Well, that character in American Psycho is the initial inspiration for Kane.
Oh, yeah.
He's the very, very first
yeah.
inspiring character for that.
I thought you were going to say Initial D.
Initial D. That's Initial D is the inspiration for
Tokyo Bullshit. Yeah. Fuck.
Right into the bowl.
I know.
Twice.
I know. I know. This is just the same fucking thing over and over again.
Jared Leto called her Tom Cruise. Oh no.
Leto's situation is strange.
Yeah. He's got an island.
Dude.
Yeah.
I don't trust people with islands.
Yeah. Definitely do not like people with islands.
There's a lot of suspicious allegations with Jared Leto. I don't.
Yeah,
something's wrong with him.
Well,
Yeah.
he dresses and acts like Jesus.
And they have to call him Savior. Like, to be
I
on the island, they have to call
Messiah
him.
or Savior,
Savior,
or what,
yeah.
but it's something like that that he demands that they call him.
It's weird, man.
Yeah,
it's real weird. I will say Tom Cruise is usually in better movies. Between the two of them.
Tom Cruise, I also like. He's a weird guy, but I don't sense a lot of like kind of malevolent energy from him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man.
I heard he's a dick.
Yeah.
I have heard he's a dick.
What's up, Yoshino?
What's up, Yoshino?
How's it going? Clap, clap.
Fuck.
I
hate this
Anybody call
motherfucker.
me a daddy.
Yeah, does that check off a box for you?
Fuck.
Damn.
You both had projectiles in his one.
Yeah, it did.
Pretty good.
He's got a lot more health than I do.
Another day in the life.
Yep, just talking shit like always.
Yeah, that's all our lives, just sitting around and talking shit.
Yep.
I don't know what I do without the shit that I get to talk.
I'll probably fuck home.
Yeah, that's what else you're. That's the other thing you're doing, man.
Yeah, you do have more than one hobby. Don't sell yourself short. I mean, you shouldn't sell yourself shorter than those gnomes you fuck.
Would you? Okay, so if it's not a gnome fetish, is it like a stature fetish or something? Like what's going on here?
Like you're asking me if I'm into like short women or something?
Or men. That's because they usually have beards.
Whether they're women or men.
Yeah, do you like bearded ladies?
I mean,
You go down to the carnival with like, some money. It's like, oh, I'm gonna have myself a time.
yeah.
Carnival.
That's how I feel about it. I love those
The
beards.
forbidden Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Okay, fucking Jesus Christ! This is getting ridiculous.
Are you saying you don't want Nomeo and Juliet?
No, I don't know. I am pretty exhausted. I'm getting gnome. You guys are starting to get gnome fatigue too, right?
They are everywhere.
They are everywhere. It's like it is getting kind of obnoxious.
Do you think gnomes are going to become like your lizard people? Like you're going to be on 4chan telling people about the conspiracy that's like slowly developing in our backyards?
It's gnomes.
People can see it with their own two eyes.
And that's what they always say on these 4chan.
But you
Yeah,
go,
look at the way they blink.
you go to the store. You haven't seen a gnome?
Like maybe it's regional.
Maybe it's a Midwest thing.
comes
It comes everywhere.
Damn, that's
Oh, he got you, Alex.
I like that the chat has really started to come in on that joke. I saw that terrible movie, Nomeo, and oh yeah, it's bad. I never watched it, but it looked pretty horrendous.
I went to TJ Maxx to pick up some olive oil and season it.
He picked up gnomes instead.
No, I didn't buy any.
TJ
gnome.
Maxx sells olive oil?
Yeah, they.
It's not like everything.
TJ Maxx, if you want to buy, honestly, if you want to buy like Italian, like truly Italian or Greek,
Sherlock Holmes is worse.
olive oil, pasta, stuff like that. TJ Maxx is a
Pretty solid place for it.
Yeah, TJ Maxx still around.
Somehow.
But they had a 4th of July display.
You're back to this game. Hey, Slim Callie's here too. Hey, Slim Callie.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, just
Wow.
people just popping in.
Dang.
That's true. Yeah, it's just you sell fucking just everything.
Including gnomes.
Mm-hmm.
What for the 22nd?
I
22nd.
think so. What's going on the 22nd?
Is the world ending?
But no, okay, so I went into TJ Maxx.
Right.
They had a 4th of July display with all sorts of like figurines and decorations and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
No eagles.
No, one eagle.
No presidents.
No presidents. Oh, it's your birthday.
Oh, cool.
hey!
Happy almost birthday.
Almost birthday.
Yeah, get close.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. But no eagles, no presidents. A couple Uncle Sam's, like 30 4th of July gnomes. And that's like almost everywhere I go. It doesn't matter what store it is. If it's a kind of store that sells stuff like household goods, there's a ton of holiday-themed gnomes and just gnomes in general these days.
Yeah, you're real pissed off at gnome goods.
I am mad at gnome goods.
The gnome goods store.
I like home goods. Like I think that's probably the best random household shit store.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
sorry, that's fair.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
before.
I think I'm free
Oh.
on the 22nd. I'll pop into the.
What day of the week is that? What day of the week is the 22nd?
I don't know what day of the week that is. So sometimes sometimes your stream hours don't always line up with like when I'm able.
Wednesday, okay. What time on Wednesday? I guess.
Yeah, well, but Yoshino, you're in the UK, right?
Yeah.
Whatever time, 8 hours difference for us or something like that.
That's what he said.
Yep. But, you know.
You're British. I said you're from the UK. Is that not accurate?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the same place.
Okay.
No, that was the slur that you just made.
My bad.
Cancelled.
But I am with Alex on how weird it is that all the stores have gnomes now. Normally, 6 p.m. on
All
Front Street.
stores
Just
have
gotta
gnomes
translate
is
that to our
kinda
time.
weird.
It's not just like home goods stores either. It's gas
Stations,
now.
gas
even
stations
gas
are covered, I
No,
know.
Sage, I'm
Yes.
hoping you showed Alex the pictures of my front yard.
Oh yeah, I sent those to the group chat.
Yeah, I've seen them.
I didn't tell them that was where they.
I didn't know
where
that
it
was
from.
your house, but
Alex would
It's
never
your
come to
house.
your house now.
Yeah.
What do you think Kim's doing right now while you're here distracted?
he's probably out in his yard fondling his nose.
No, he's putting them nose in your yard.
No, they're not going out in my yard.
Fine, your apartment.
The intent is ruined. The internet has ruined American Psycho for you.
It is a pretty memed movie, that's for sure. But so are so many things.
Yeah, I just don't pay attention to memes for the most part. I mean,
Or
there's
edgelords.
so many edgelords reference that movie. Yeah,
Normal streams, 2 p.m. I can text you if it
changes
changes.
from 6. Yeah, if you want a message,
Yeah,
like
sure.
if you want to put it in the Discord.
Yeah, drop it in there.
Yeah, that works.
For sure.
Oh, God, fucking.
That went well. Might as well just do it another 3 times.
Yeah, because there's no point. But yeah, no, I mean, I can see how like just
I don't know.
something having too much
I
attention
feel like
on
you
it. But
wouldn't have to jump off a cliff 4 times to commit suicide.
You never know until you try.
yeah, no, I think it's a great film. I can see how people are like too. Like they're just so obsessed with it, and they won't stop talking about it that it can
I
get
mean, that can
annoying.
ruin anything.
But yeah, I'd say that goes just for literally anything.
Well, it's kind of, you know what? The Joker is another character kind of like that, where like there's
Yeah,
so many
yeah.
edgelords online. Where like, I mean, the number of like cringy pictures I've seen of kids in like Joker makeup being like, well, "I'm crazy, like no one understands me."
Well, I mean, or how about Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
You know, it's
I'm
like
just saying, I
I'm
think it's,
Pickle Rick!
I meant more. I think there is overlap between the kind of people that are all
Sure.
like, about the Joker and the people that are all about Patrick.
dollar store Joker.
Yeah.
Well, it's especially weird when you get those couples that dress up as, like, Joker and Harley and, like...
Yeah, that's a weird one to me,
Yeah.
man.
That says something interesting about your guys' relationship dynamic, I guess. If you consider what that.
I mean, like, I could see just Halloween costumes, maybe, but there
Sure,
are people that
that's
do
fine.
it just, like, all the time.
I
Yeah.
mean, like, the
If you make it your
toxicity-
profile picture on like, you know, Facebook or whatever, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a relationship that mirrors the dynamics between Joker and Harley,
That's not good.
That's not good.
I feel like
like
the people who have that dynamic
Like,
are
Harley's
also the
got
same
Stockholm
people who
syndrome.
share a Facebook page because
Yeah.
they don't trust each other that much.
That's probably true.
That's weird.
Why be in a relationship with someone like that? Like, I don't, you know, like,
Well,
Like,
it's better
I
than not being in a
hate this
relationship.
person and don't trust them at all,
They
but if
hate
you
themselves.
leave anyone, I will kill myself.
Right.
Those are the weirdest. Joker.
I didn't know they did that.
I mean, maybe that's what those weird couples that love Joker and Harley do and
That ever
themselves.
happened in the comics?
Yeah, that's what I thought he was referencing.
Have like did Joker and Harley?
Did they ever
just have
fucking
certain-
public? I've never read a book
or
about that.
Maybe you just weren't reading the right books.
Or maybe those are books you should stay away from.
That's probably what happens in the Japanese. Kind of like the train. Japanese people are really into people getting fucked on trains.
Are they?
Yeah,
Why?
they're weird about the stuff on the train.
Huh.
Harley's been back and forth, honestly. For a long time in the comics, it felt like they didn't like. I like the idea of evolving the character beyond Joker, but for a long time they didn't know what they actually should like do with her to make her her own character. So for a long time in the comics, it just felt like they were trying to make her Deadpool, which did not work and was very annoying. I honestly think the animated show was the first thing to kind of figure out what the comics had been trying to do for a while. I mean, if you're into that, I guess you should.
They should do like
It's
a
not about what's in my utility belt. out what's under it.
Yeah, have Joker and Batman ever fucked?
I mean, someone's probably written that, but not in mainstream
I can imagine
canon.
the comics.
I mean, maybe Batman likes a bad boy, you know?
I can see Joker wanting to fuck.
I think
Batman.
Joker's
Yeah.
in.
Oh, Joker would be
I
into
think
it.
Joker
Sure. That's not a
definitely wants
question
to
now.
fuck Batman.
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah.
how he would get convinced Batman.
To fuck him. Yeah, I'm not.
Like Joker clearly has a weird kind of fucked up romantic kind of.
I mean, they have it between each
No.
other in certain stories. That's definitely a thing. Like that's like kind of focused on sometimes.
Joker's love for Batman.
Yeah, there's a lot of comedy.
No,
Like there's a
Stage.
great. Oh, what's up, Tim?
You're not going to be able to get out of beating this boss today, but I am going to have to go now.
Oh, you gotta
So-
go already?
Just
that's
let me
unfortunate.
know when you beat this boss. So
Alright,
I can
we'll
watch
send
the
you a
recap
message sometime
and live
next Thursday.
vicariously. Sometime next Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
apparently.
so
he
you're like
listens to
corporate
us.
at my job. Like,
Will
we'll
you
get
be
back to
home
you for your
between-
time off request in 10 to 12 business days.
Yes, we're all here. We're all daddies on this channel.
Apparently.
We are, like, thank you. I am the soul's daddy.
Yeah, there you go.
That's true.
He's the lore daddy.
Yeah, Lord
Oh,
Daddy.
Lord Daddy. Oh,
That's a good nickname.
What kind of daddy am I?
And with that, I'm out. Bye.
No daddy, obviously.
No, daddy.
No, yeah, you're gnome daddy. Have a good one, Tim.
I am not gnome daddy. Fuck you guys.
You ever go into bars, just walk up to someone and be like, hey, around here, these parts, they call me the gnome daddy.
Not ever, not one time.
What's that clap do?
That's what creates like the target on the floor.
What's the target do?
It kind of keeps you stuck to one location, and you have to press the button real quick. Yeah, you do that. You should know. Fuck. God damn! Oh, and he's so close too.
Yeah, he's showing a crack.
So much crack, man. He's showing so much crack.
Could just
Is
be
your cable
Parmesan
fixed? Yeah,
cheese,
like,
though.
damn. What was that?
Said it could just be Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese?
Yeah, instead of crack.
Because of Hunter Biden.
Oh,
You remember me telling you about that?
yeah, I do now.
I love your crack. So you have to wrap and tap the button to get out of it. It doesn't do any damage, but it does stick you so that.
So you can squish your next turn.
Well, yeah,
He
so like
sticks you,
other
then he
attacks.
squishes you.
Right.
Stick and squish.
Yep.
That's what he does to those gnomes.
Give it a good old stick and squish.
Oh, fuck, man. Fuck!
California court rules that bees are a type of fish.
What?
What?
In order to protect them under the state's Endangered Species Act.
Why can't we just...
Huh?
What?
Why can't you just say that they're insects
Bees
that
are
need to be
endangered.
protected?
Yeah. It sticks to the... Damn right it does.
Yep.
Judges ruled on Tuesday that bumblebees can be classed as a fish.
How?
Under California environment.
In what way are they a fish? Legally or otherwise? What is fish like about a small six-limbed insect that flies?
The issue
Nothing.
presented here is
Nothing.
whether the bumblebee, a terrestrial invertebrate, falls within the definition of a fish. The
No.
judges wrote the ruling, and
No, it doesn't,
And they
though.
concluded it does.
It doesn't.
How, though?
What's the argument for
Yeah.
this?
I've been trying to figure it out.
Was this necessary? Like, could they not have made a law protecting bees otherwise?
Okay, so, well, why wouldn't you just call it a bird?
With water,
Okay.
no, they can't.
So under the Endangered Species,
Yeah, what the fuck?
California Endangered
makes no
Species
sense.
Act, which protects endangered native species or subspecies of a bird, mammal, fish, amphibian, reptile, or plant.
So they forgot to include insects. So rather than let's change the law to put insect in there, we're gonna just torture the definition of fish for some reason to include bees.
Okay, so apparently,
The dog got stung by
Oh,
a
you
bee.
got stung by a fish.
Yeah, he got stung by a fish, is what you mean.
Okay, so the Fish and Game Code
So
protects
stupid.
fish, mollusks, crustaceans, invertebrate, amphibians.
Okay.
I wish they'd called it a mollusk.
Well, they just call them invertebrates, right?
And
Doesn't
then
that work?
they said, given
Yeah.
many of the above marine creatures aren't even
Oh my god, this
fish,
is driving me crazy.
California has been arguing ever since about whether invertebrates here should apply to bees. So,
They are invertebrates.
Yeah, I don't understand why they have to call them fish. That just doesn't make any fucking sense.
well, because the law was designed specifically to apply to like sea life and fish more specifically, but now
There are invertebrates that live in the sea.
they're reinterpreting it to apply to bees, I guess.
But if they already could just say they're invertebrates under this law that has to do with sea
But
things,
labeling
that would
them
be weird,
fish-
but fine. But yeah, the fish
I
thing
don't
doesn't make
know
any
either.
sense.
I don't know.
You sure this isn't like a PETA thing?
What do you mean?
Like when they tried to call fish sea kittens?
Oh, maybe. I mean, but
Like, get people to
just
stop eating them?
Yeah.
Just calling a bumblebee a fish make you like more likely to like the bumblebee? Like
I don't know.
Like I don't like. Do people have like those kind of warm, cuddly feelings about fish?
I don't think
Well,
so.
they didn't back in the day, which is why PETA wanted to call them sea kittens. Because you
Right.
like kittens, but you don't like fish.
Right. I mean, yeah. I don't.
But now this makes me wonder, like, you know, would like a...
Well, it's not like you can pet a fish. Like, how much fun are you gonna have petting a fish?
you keep it in a box.
Have you?
That's about it. Yeah, you know,
Oh,
a box of water in it, but...
Yeah. Right.
I don't know. I guess you can't really interact with a fish much is the issue.
That is true.
Yeah, fish doesn't. It just doesn't do much back.
It's kind of hard for them to do it.
I don't know. That's one of those. That story kind of irritates me because
It irritates me greatly.
Well, but it's also one of those things. Like, I mean, yes, they're saying that they're technically invertebrates, which are protected under the fish and game law or whatever. Which, yeah, that's a convoluted argument. But also, nobody said that.
It's a stupid argument.
But also nobody said bees are fish. That's,
Yeah.
That's Yahoo News being like, how can we make
finally,
it?
Jesus, goddamn Christ!
But that's just them, like, how do we make a clickbait title?
Yeah.
That people like. That's what pisses me off.
Yeah, I hate those kind of things.
Forgive me.
No, kill him. No
I'll forgive
mercy.
you for shit.
Got him.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, his glory hole's not glowing anymore.
Took way longer than I thought.
What you get, Door Lord.
Passing about being a shape the very fabric of our world. I don't more than shit.
The end of a lineage.
Trying to
The
pull,
last Lord of Doors.
trying to pull some Dark Souls shit here.
They did. Yeah, that happens a lot in this game. It's very trying to be kind of Dark Soulsy.
There's a lot of indie games like this with cute little animals that are basically that. Like, you know, there's a newer game now that has like a little fox character.
Tunic?
Yeah, Tunic.
Yeah, it's that's on Xbox Early Access right now, and then it comes the actual full final 1.0 releases in September, I believe.
Okay.
And it will be on PlayStation. That actually, I think, is a game that me and Tim are going to do for Epic Respawn.
Makes sense.
I mean, it looks like Zelda. It looks like
Yeah.
the old school Zelda games.
Right.
This does too, to be honest, the way this was played. Like, it was like a Link to the Past type stuff. Like that kind of era. That's my favorite kind of Zelda, honestly.
Dude, Yahoo News got the craziest headlines.
Yeah, who knows does?
Has the craziest headlines right now.
Ancient humans made giant omelets from the eggs. No, they didn't. They didn't live together.
The eggs of demon, ducks of doom.
Yeah, yeah. That's a real term for a type of giant bird from
Oh,
Australia.
okay.
It's Australian, and that's why it has a weird name.
Gotcha.
They always name. There's a hot cross.
Oh, that's not dangerous fucking animals.
Who opens up a story with for 3 paragraphs of references to the movie Crudes?
Well, that's just weird, yeah. That's just weird.
But yeah, there's a lot of strange names for Australian prehistoric creatures. There's a creature in in ancient Australia that's referred to by scientists as a hot cross bonodon.
Hot Cross
What?
Bonadon?
Yeah, because its teeth were shaped like hot cross buns.
Well, that is. I mean,
Okay.
Australian
ridiculous.
people are children. That is. You know what they call truck drivers in Australia?
What?
What?
Truckies.
Makes sense.
Is that worse than Trekkies, though?
I mean, that's like that's how they eventually they break everything down to just like a childish vowel at the end of the word, you know, truckies, wages.
I mean, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, though. Is that worse than the other one?
Then Trekkies?
Yeah.
No, but I mean, it's not like we do that with everything.
No, but we did it with one thing.
Well, I mean, that was a small number of people who did it with one thing. It wasn't a accepted society-wide.
But it's just like when words have too many syllables, they just don't want to deal with it.
Right.
You know what people, and it's not. You know what most people call like Aboriginal people in Australia?
What?
Abos. Because then it's like
they don't want to say the whole word.
They don't want to say the whole word. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like Australians are going to eventually regress into like talking with like grunts, like cavemen.
Possible, dude.
Cool.
There you go.
Hell yeah. Skip the credits, though.
That hair on that thing makes it kind of look like the bug from Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
Wow, that is one hell of a fucking bong right there.
Yeah, what's going on with that? It's a big old pipe.
Yeah, it is. Damn. All right, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, and while these credits play out, and then we'll swap to Mafia.
All right.
Sweet.
Lots of different stuff there.
Yeah, busy day for the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Devolver Digital.
Yeah, they make a lot of weird crap these days, don't they?
They do. That guy has a bonfire with a pot on it with a bird in it for a head.
I mean, why not?
Sure.
Might as well.
He had 2 peg legs.
Yeah.
It was a rough time.
Wasn't that Family Guy character who has like 4 pig limbs?
Yeah. The sea captain or whatever.
Yeah, so that's basically what this is, but with a bird on his head.
Mm-hmm.
As if you needed that life to be even more unfortunate.
That'd be like if Sleepy Hollow. What's the guy's name in Sleepy Hollow?
What, Ichabod Crane?
Ichabod Crane. Yeah. If he had all the peg legs and they had a decapitated, imagine him trying to like balance his head on his peg arms and like walking around.
Oh, that's actually good. I like that. Wouldn't be very menacing though. How would he cut your head off to get a new one? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd pay
The headless, legless, armless horseman.
Even better. What if the horse had peg legs too?
That's a good point. I'd be. What do you think? What do you think of this? Would you watch a movie about the headless, armless, legless horseman?
With a peg leg horse?
Yeah, with the horse also has peg legs.
Maybe. Sounds kind of interesting.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, how's he get around? I gotta know.
Do you imagine him struggling to like balance his head on his little peg arms?
Yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah.
That could be super fun.
Be a good time.
Yeah. No, I think quadriplegic folk monsters is a good concept.
I do too. I think we should do more of that.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing.
What other folk monsters do we have? The quadriplegics.
Okay. His dead body away.
No? Get a lot of meat off of him. He's pretty big.
Pro gamer.
Pro gamer, of course.
All right. Sweet. All right, everybody, if you want to refresh in about 60 seconds, we'll be right back with Mafia.
Again, we're bouncing around today.
Yeah, we are.
More dog shit coming up.